Zelda. Gosh dang it. I'm leaving it in there, whatever. Hello everybody. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I thank you guys for coming back to see me again. So I am starting a reading vlog over the Caraval series. So this series is one that I've been wanting to read for a while now. I just haven't gotten around to it. So this series is by Stephanie Garber. She also wrote Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After, which is the sequel. I actually have read Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I know one of the main characters from that series is in this series too. And started in this series because this one came first. So I figured before I read the second book, I was like, why don't I check this series out just, to read more of her stuff and then see what the character that's also in Once Upon a Broken Heart, see what they're all about in there. I'm gonna read all three, obviously. So I do have the first one, Caraval, and then Legendary is the next one. These are both from the library. So I have just gotten this one, these first two to get started. I was gonna do like one long video, but I think I'm gonna break it up for each book. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know too much about this series, about what it's about. I get like carnival vibes, which I don't know if that's exactly what it's about necessarily. So let me just look at this really quick, see here. A legendary competition, a mesmerizing romance, an unbreakable bond between two sisters. Scarlet Dragna has never left the tiny island where she and her sister Tella live with their powerful and cruel father. Now Scarlet's father has arranged a marriage for her, and Scarlet thinks her dreams of seeing Caraval, the faraway once-a-year performance where the audience participates in the show, are over. But this year, Scarlet's long-dreamt-of invitation finally arrives. With the help of a mysterious sailor, Tella whisks Scarlet away to the show. Only as soon as they arrive, Tella is kidnapped by Caraval's mastermind organizer, Legend. It turns out that this season's Caraval revolves around Tella, and whoever finds her first is the winner. Scarlet has been told everything that happens during Caraval is only an elaborate performance. Nevertheless, she becomes enmeshed in a game of love, heartbreak, and magic. And whether Caraval is real or not, Scarlet must find Tella before the 5 nights of the game are over, or a dangerous domino effect of consequences will be set off, and her beloved sister will disappear forever. That sounds pretty good. I was gonna go in a little bit more blind than that, but I'm glad I kind of read this just to kind of see what it's all about. I'll come and update you guys as I read it and let you know my thoughts, and we will see how that goes. Hello, just wanted to give a little reading update. I am now on chapter 8, page 68 in Caraval. I'm a little bit slow reading right now just because I have so many other books that I'm reading. I wasn't going to read at work just because whenever I hit something that I really wanted to like gush about or update about, I wanted to be able to do it, but I feel like unless I read it at work, I'm not going to have time to. So I'll probably be taking this to work, and then hopefully if there are any moments to where I get to something very exciting or, a plot twist or something, I'll be able to do it when I get home or something. But not so much is happening right now. So this is following Scarlet and Tella, her little sister. Caraval is like this magical game that happens once a year. That is invite only, I believe it's what it said. So Scarlet has been writing letters to Legend, which is like, I guess the owner, ringmaster, sort of this game that people can play in. She's been writing to him for 7 years to hopefully get tickets to go. Her and her sister are on this tiny island under her dad, who is abusive. There has been like a couple scenes where they're like explaining that. In one of the scenes, he ends up hitting one of the girls, which I guess is nothing new, which sucks. Ugh, like I hate that so much. Zelda. Gosh dang it. I'm leaving it in there, whatever. They're at the point where Scarlet is actually engaged to be married in an arranged marriage with this count from a different island, since she's, you know, on an island. So this count has been sending her letters, and she's really excited because she is under the impression that he is really nice, and hopes that whenever she does get married that she can take Tella with her to protect her from their father. And that is something that count that she is going to marry promised. So as much as she wants to go to Caraval now that she's gotten tickets after writing for so many years, she's like, I don't want to leave just because, you know, this is a route for me to potentially have happiness and protect my little sister, to where if we went to Caraval, like, her father's going to get mad and potentially hurt one or both of them for leaving, and obviously she doesn't want that. So through some, you know, bad reasoning, she's actually on the island that Caraval is supposed to be held on, and she is waiting to be reunited with Tella. Now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen next. So not too much has happened quite yet besides just getting to the island and trying to get into the games, because if they don't make it in, then they can't participate in the games. So we're just waiting to see what is going to happen next, but just wanted to give a little update, and hopefully I will be able to give you another update here soon. Girl. Lay down. Come here. I called her name and look where she was. Just right underneath me. Hello, baby. Are you a good girl? Is you a good girl, Luna? Oh, yes, you're such a good bumper. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hello, everyone. So I just picked up on some reading just a little bit ago. I did end up reading about 200 pages at work the other day, which was really, really great. So I think there's like a little over 400 pages. So I got pretty far reading at work, so that was really, really good. Things have progressed, which has been really good. So as I've been reading, there's a character in the beginning that doesn't really seem like they'll be anything, but they become a character with bigger importance, turns out, as the book goes on. But so Caraval is on its own island controlled by magic, so like the days are weird and not like a 24-hour clock like normal. So they're looking for clues, and the time frame is shorter, like minutes turn into hours and vice versa. And so it very much gives me like a Willy Wonka type of vibe. Like, this legend guy who I haven't met yet is like Willy Wonka, kind of mysterious and weird. And then like the factory is just like Caraval's island that it's on, just like full of magic and fantasy and just really, really cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. At first I was just like, but I'm really starting to enjoy it quite a bit. So I am on page 265. Yes, 265 pages, and there are 402 pages. So quite a ways in. I'm hoping to read some more tomorrow on my day off. I've been trying to record some B-roll, but I'm using my phone to record, so every time I try to record some B-roll to like speed up and put music over, it keeps cutting off. Hey Zelda. So hopefully I can actually like read for a while and use that so I can like get a reaction to the end and everything, but I'm really liking it so far. So Scarlett just has like a lot of trust issues because of her father, and so her trying to find her sister with this this sailor that ends up being a little bit more of an important character as the story goes on is really interesting, and the things we find out about him, just very, very interesting. I don't know if this is maybe the character in the other series that I've read, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm really enjoying it. Like the whole Willy Wonka aspect of it just makes it a lot of fun and interesting, and how they're finding these clues. Hurt my eyeball. How they're finding these clues. Gosh dang it. How they're finding these clues and how they're going about it is just really fun and very like Clue-like almost. It's like Clue meets Willy Wonka, I guess a little bit. So it's been really cool. Just ignore my general appearance and the fact that I have this sweatshirt on in my other clip updating you guys. This is my comfort sweatshirt and we're not going to talk about it. Okay? Okay. But I'm really enjoying it so far, and hopefully I'll have more to tell you once I finish the book. Maybe I'll have one more update, but perhaps I'll just get to finishing the book, hopefully show you the reaction to that as I finish it, and then we'll talk about it some more. All right, I will let you guys know what's going on as soon as I know more. Hey y'all, happy Monday. I just got off of work, so I just came to wrap up Caraval, which I finished last night. I was going to record my thoughts like right after I finished it, but it just got too late, so I didn't have a chance to do that. And I thought it would be nice to give myself a day to kind of mull it over and try to get my thoughts in like a way that made sense so I can explain it to you in a way. So I did finish reading Caraval here. Yay. I would give this book 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think why I enjoyed it mostly is because it ended up turning out in a way I didn't expect, and here's why. So I read the synopsis, right? And it did explain what it was about, but for a YA book, there was so many mind games for the main character, Scarlett. And I can't really tell you without giving anything away, like what's going on and whatnot, but you just don't really know. You can't really trust any of the characters, I feel like, I guess is the best way to say it without really saying too much. So just the ending I didn't see coming, and how it ended was, I think, really good. I liked it a lot, but I think like I said, I think I liked it so much just because it was so different than what I was expecting and what I had anticipated. So it was definitely really, really good. I enjoyed it. I did end up starting Legendary last night after I finished Caraval. I got like 20 or so pages in, and that's starting out pretty well as well. I just came to finish up this vlog and give you my final thoughts and end the video. But I want to hear from you guys, like what other reading vlogs you would like to see. Let me know down below in the comments. I've read ACOTAR and the first few books in Throne of Glass. I just haven't gotten very far in that, which I need to do. I really want to read the rest of the series soon. But let me know down below what series you want me to vlog and then post on my channel here. I'm open to pretty much anything, so whatever you think would be good for me to vlog the experience of reading, I'd love to hear. I hope everyone is having a great Monday or whatever day that you're viewing this on. If you like my videos, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you would. Be so kind. I hope you guys have the best day, and be kind to everybody that you see. You never know when somebody's gonna need it. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!